Good morning. Welcome to ED Cell. Dr. V. Sujata is the coordinator and the joint coordinator Professor B. Vinayagam. The ED Cell has been started to create job providers rather than job seekers among our students with the following objectives and activities. The ED Cell of our college conducts various awareness programs such as seminars, workshops, industrial visit, food fest, and interaction with young leading entrepreneurs, etc. The main objectives of this ED Cell and ED programs are to promote first generation businessmen and industrialists, to create awareness about the availability of resources, to promote small, cottage and local industries, to encourage self-employment tendencies, to provide knowledge about government plans and programs, to make a successful entrepreneur and provide training in business operations, to create awareness and about marketing, to develop entrepreneurs in all areas of our country, to provide doubts of entrepreneurs, give solutions and suggest remedies to their problems. The motto of our ED Cell: to transform entrepreneurship aspiring students as employment creators immediately after their graduation, to promote and maintain the spirit of entrepreneurship among our college students. Can you guess some successful entrepreneurs in the world? See, we have pictures of these people. Jeff Bezos. You know who is he? He is the founder of Amazon. Then we have Bill Gates, the very famous one for the Microsoft. Mark Zuckerberg. He is the founder of Facebook. You yourself can read it. You have Larry Page. You have Richard Branson, Steve Jobs, Jack Ma. And in case of successful entrepreneurs in India, the most famous Mukesh Ambani, Ratan Tata, Shiv Nadar of HCL, Ritesh Agarwal. And to say about few women entrepreneurs in the world, you can just read the slides. The top 10 women entrepreneurs in the world: Gina Reinhardt, Dennis Coates, Wang Leichen, Susan Indra Nooyi. Successful women entrepreneurs in India: Kalpana Saroj, you can just read about her. Vandana, Kiran, Priya, and Ritu Kumar, very famous in fashion designing. And in case of Tamil Nadu, we would like to introduce some few women entrepreneurs: Sri Vidya, Mr. Vasant, TV Sundaram, Archana Stalin, etc. Now, to speak about our college ED programs, you can just watch the slides over there. We always, every year we conduct ED programs with association, in association with KVIC. We organize 5 days entrepreneurial workshops. And this is the latest one from 22nd February to 26th February 2021. Various programs are sweets, making homemade sweets, homemade chocolates, bakery products, paper products, imitation jewelries, etc. You receive, if you join in those programs, you receive a certificate from KVIC. It's very, very useful for you for your future endeavors. With this, I just invite all to join ED. Thank you, students. And with this, we have this is followed by a small video we play a small video. You can just watch it and decide positively to join ED cell. Thank you.
ಅಂಕಲ್
ಏನಾ ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೋ.
ತಗೋ.
ಒಂದು 2 26 27 28
ಓಯ್ ಬಾಯ್ಲೆ. ತಗೋ, ಮನೆಗೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗು.
ಹ್ಞೂ. ಹೇಯ್,
ಹಾಂ,
ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 58. ಸರಿ ಅಣ್ಣ. ಅಣ್ಣ, ಇದೆಷ್ಟು?
MRP 80, ನಮ್ಮ ರೇಟ್ 55.
ಅಣ್ಣ, ಈ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಎಷ್ಟು?
60 ರೂಪಾಯಿ.
ಹಾಂ, ಸರ್, ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಏನು?
ಸರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಸುಂದರ ಸುಂದರ ಓಯ್ ಅಂಬಾನೆ ಓಯ್
ನಾನಾ?
ನೀನೆ ಬಾ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ.
ಯಾಕಣ್ಣ?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಅಂಬಾನಿ ಥರ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಹಾಕಿ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂಬಾನಿ ಅಂದೆ. ತಗೋ.
ಅಣ್ಣ ನಂಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಡ, ಪೇಪರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ತಗೋ.
ಮೂರು, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138. ಅಮ್ಮ, 3/9/2013 ₹48.
Hike Association warmly welcomes you all. The way a team plays as a whole determines its success. You may have the greatest bunch of individual stars in the world, but if they don't play together, the club won't be worth the time. So Hike Association gets the people together and work for a success. Motto of the hike: by the student, for the student, and Hike Association also available in Instagram and YouTube in a vision to expose the student talent to the world.
By the grace of Almighty, warm greetings to one and all gathered here. It's my immense pleasure to stand before you virtually. My heartfelt gratitude to our Honorary Secretary, Sri M. Venkatesa Perumal, our Principal Dr. G. Kalvikarasi, Director Research and Development, Dr. N. Rajendra Naidu, for their continued support, encouragement and guidance have helped us to reach many professional milestones. Acquiring the right talent is the most important key to growth. Dear one and all, welcome to Hike Association. Hike is a forum started in the year 2011 to enhance the leadership skills of the students by collective engagement towards positive life skills learning, and also to channelize the student energy through active mentorship by the faculty and Hike office bearers. Students compete for grades. They compete to receive accolades. So why not compete for intercollegiate competitions? Taking cue from Mr. Nazir, a BCom student in the year 2011-2012, an association by name Hike, that is Hindu College Intellectual Knowledge Enhancement, has been formed. The aim Hike is to train our students to participate in various levels of competitions and to conduct skill enhancement activities. The uniqueness of Hike is adapting to the needs and development opportunities of students and enhances the knowledge of all the students and also gives them an opportunity to demonstrate their extravagant talents. The intention is finding the hidden talent of the students and giving them a proper platform to showcase their innate talents. It also helps its students to develop their skills and also gives them a proper training to develop their skills. This association also motivates the students to face their fearful challenges and help them in reaching greater heights by conducting various competitions. These competitions are conducted very punctuously in a right mindset of upbringing the knowledge of all the students. By joining in this association, students are able to freely receive such great opportunities and also they have a perfect staging to display all the talents and skills. As you start a new academic year, take advantage to join Hike Association will help you to achieve your full potential. Thank you.
Various activities was conducted by our Hike Association. Our Hike inauguration function was conducted on 23rd July 2018, in which our Honorable Chief Guest was G. Gunavati, Income Tax Officer, Mrs. Lakshmi Krutivasan, a leadership trainer. Our Hike Association conducted orientation program for all the first year students on 28/8/2017 to create awareness about the activities of Hike. The chief guest was Mr. Kadarkarai, a famous Kumudam writer, was the chief guest and very lovable towards the student. He calmly answered all the doubts and questions raised by the student. Mr. Kadarkarai also gave an inspiring lecture on how to become a successive leader in the future. Karai motivated the student to be strong at all situations and also kept the student active with the skill of oration. And finally, the feedback of the student were taken, which was very positive. And the students were very much involved into the session and felt very motivated. Our student also visited the Hike Association conducted life skill training program by IIDA. Hike visa was also conducted. It is an intra-collegiate competition in which chief guest was Honorable Dr. Amuda Balakrishnan, Amita Educational. The Hike Association have organized mock assembly on 18th September 2018 at Kannan Auditorium for the student who wish to incorporate an interactive learning activity about the provincial government and lawmaking. Through participation in the mock legislative debate simulation, student understands the legislative process and the role of key players in the legislative assembly. They recognize how individuals and governments interact and bring about the change within their local and national communities. Students demonstrated the fundamental principle of democracy and explore the functions of political representations in the legislative assembly. Students discover how the government is responsible for making laws, instituting taxes and providing services. The chief guest for the program is Dr. Raja Hyundai Private Limited pointed out the interpretations of religion is wrongly conceived by the people. Hence, the citizens are divided by the walls of religion. He urged the student to imbibe the true values and essence of religion. He averred that the true religion advises us to treat people in a way we wanted to be treated by. The association has also conducted signature camping. A good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others. Ideal teachers are those who use themselves as a bridges over which they invite their student to cross. Them having a facilitator, they crossing joyful collapse, encouraging them to create bridges of their own. The September 5th observes every year as a Teachers' Day, which is to mark the birth anniversary of independent India's second president, Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. The day holds special sentimental values in our country, which has rich Guru-Shishya tradition. Our principal, Dr. V. Lakshmi, Director for Research and Development, Dr. Rajendra Naidu, and the High Convener Professor T. Rubini endorsed their wishes and the signature. We also conducted moot court.
From our High President, even organizers, Vice President, Secretary and so on. Hike gave us so many things. Hike is all about student. It is made by student. It is made for students and it is maintained by students. So these things can help us improving our career in our future. So thank you Hike for giving us opportunity to be a part of member, and I would like to thank our convener.
I am Ramu, BCom CS third year. I am very happy. I am also one of the part of this ICO session. ஐகா செஷன் மூலமா நான் நிறைய விஷயங்களை கற்றுக்கிட்டேன். ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் எப்படி நிற்கணும், எப்படி பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணுன்றது முதற்கொண்டு இந்த ஐகா செஷன் மூலமா நான் நிறைய இன்டர் காலேஜில் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணுற ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியும் கிடைச்சது. ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி மட்டும் கிடைச்சது இல்லாமல் அது மூலமா நான் நிறைய கான்டெஸ்ட்டில் வின்னும் பண்ணேன். ஐ எம் வெரி ஹாப்பி. இந்த ஐகா செஷன் மூலமா என்னுடைய பர்சனாலிட்டி ஸ்கில்லை வளர்த்ததுக்கும், அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் நிறைய நாலேஜபிள் பர்சனான கலெக்டர், தாசில்தார் நிறைய பேர் மீட் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் எனக்கு இது ஒரு நல்ல பிளாட்ஃபார்மாகவே இருந்ததுன்னு சொல்லலாம். ஐகா செஷன் மூலமா நிறைய சிக்னேச்சர் கேம்பெயின், அவேர்னஸ் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ், இது மாதிரி ஒரு நிறைய கான்டெஸ்ட்லாம் கண்டக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கும், ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் ஸ்கில் வளர்த்துக்கிறதுக்கும் இது நல்ல ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாகவே இருந்ததுன்னு சொல்லலாம். ஸோ ஐ வுட் லைக் டு தேங்க் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் அண்ட் கன்வீனர் மேம் அண்ட் மை டியர் ஐகோ செஷன். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
பகதூர் கலவள கண்ணன் செட்டி இந்த கல்வி குடும்பத்தில் இணைந்திருக்கின்ற அத்துணை மாணவர்களையும் வாழ்த்துதலோடு வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் ஆம், இன்றைய உலகம் மாசு பருவற்ற வளமுடைய உலகமாக விளங்க வேண்டுமானால் இயற்கையை வளர்த்தெடுப்பது நமது ஒவ்வொருவருடைய கடமையாகும். அதை முதன்மையாக கொண்டுதான் நம்முடைய கல்லூரியில் உருவாக்கப்பட்ட ஒரு இயற்கை சார்ந்த பசுமையை வளர்த்தெடுக்கும் குழுதான் இந்த நேச்சர் கிளப். இந்த குழுவில் நீங்களும் இணைந்து செயலாற்ற வேண்டும். நம்முடைய கல்லூரியில் உருவாக்கப்பட்டுள்ள இந்த அமைப்பில் நீங்கள் இணைந்து, பேராசிரியர்களும் இருக்கின்றார்கள், அவர்களுடைய தலைமையின் கீழ் நீங்கள் செயல்பட வேண்டும், இயற்கையை வளர்த்தெடுக்க வேண்டும். இதோ வாருங்கள், காணொளிக்குள் செல்லலாம்.
Good morning, students. I am Dr. Kalayarasan, member of Nature Club and also assistant professor in Department of Business Administration. I welcome everyone in the presentation of Nature Club. This is the milestone of Nature Club. Actually, Nature Club started in 2017. So in the 2017, just we inaugurated, and after that, so in the full of activities in the year of 2018 and 19, and in the year of 1920 we have 150th birth centenary of founder celebrations. And after that, you know very well about the pandemic situation. We are conducting online quiz and webinar sessions, everything through online only. And after that, this year also in the June month, we are celebrated quiz program and online program also, and on the occasion of World Environment Day. Not only that, to make clean and green campus is the objectives of Nature Club. Here I am happy to introduce our steering committee members of Nature Club. So first, Dr. S. Murugeshan, convener of the club, and myself, Dr. B. Kalayarasan from Business Administration Department, Dr. M. Suresh, Shift 1 Telugu Department, Professor M. Ajita from English Department, Dr. Tribura Sudamani from Tamil Department, Professor Vijay from Statistics Department, Professor Maladi from Tamil Department, Professor J. Sita Lakshmi from BCA Department, Professor R. Sridhar from Tamil Department, Professor Kuralarasan from Criminology Department, and Professor S. Harini from BCom IS1 Department. This is our inauguration of the Nature Club. So Nature Club inaugurated July 2017. Here you seen here our secretary, our ex-principal Lakshmi ma'am, and our present R&D director Rajendra Naidu, everything here. So here I want to thank our management secretary, current principal Kalvikarasim ma'am, and director Rajendra Naidu. Because of their support only we are grown up. So their encouragement only we are always we are doing well. Thank you once again. So on behalf of Nature Club, for our all the management and principal and director. Here our activities are started. So sapling plantation in Sekad Government School. Here we had planted 100 saplings, and creation of kitchen garden in our campus. So flower plantation in our campus is a 2-day activity, and sapling plantation in industrial area, that is HV of heavy vehicle factory, and also associated with Nallakirai. So this is about workshop for staff and students at the Heartfulness Institute, Ramapuram. So with the help of Mr. Gurumurthy, Department of Computer Science, and also here 50 students are participated in the 2-day activity. They performed well, and also we conducted a drawing competition about environment. this is about 2-day refreshment camp for teachers at Thiruvallur Heartfulness Ashramam. So very limited faculties only participated, but they benefited well. So they practiced meditation and yogas. After that, sapling plantation at Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development. Here 20 students are participated and performed well. So this is about the inauguration of the solid waste management. We have solid waste management in the backyard, that means nearby the NCC. This is the inauguration. So at the time our secretary come and joined. And also with the supervising of Dr. Suresh, so take care of everything on the solid waste management. And also we organized a rally for say no to plastics. It's about the plastic awareness. We started a rally from Avadi Municipal Corporation to Hindu College. So this is about paper making and distribution to street vendor at Avadi market. So it's involved 3 days, and our students are actually, I want to say it's like a manufacturing of paper bags. It's near to 1,000 bags we distributed to a small vendor at Avadi market. This is about a National Pollution Control Day. So on the occasion of National Pollution Control Day, we conducted a guest lecture and also special talk by our ex-principal. Not only that, on the occasion of 150th birth centenary of our founder, we planted 150 new saplings in our college campus. So on the occasion of World Environment Day, 5th June 2020, we organized a national level e-quiz on environment science. At the same time, we organized interdepartmental competition on environmental and pollutions. Because of the COVID pandemic situation, we converted all our programs through online only. So on the occasion of Nature Week and Wildlife Day, 5th March 2021, we organized a session about, it's like a webinar on wetland and biodiversity system. Here 49 participants are including teaching and faculty. Session about wetland and the biodiversity system. The resource person is Komadi CRTT. The fantastic session actually. So we learned a lot from her. If time permit and the SOP permit, we supposed to visit the spot Adayar Park. This is about tree counting and classification. So in our college campus. So not only that, we are not stopped that. So after tree counting and classification, we generated a report and we submit to the principal. So based on the report, again we frame the tree nameplate and everything. So in the entrance you may see. So there are name, botanical name and common name. So our students are participated and performed well. So on the occasion of World Environment Day, 5th June 2021, we organized a session about ecosystem restoration and climate resilience with the Association of Madras Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Here 22 participants including 4 faculty. Not only that, one more program on the occasion, we conducted intercollegiate quiz program. Here 165 participants from various colleges, which including 124 DRBCCC inter-college students, 36 from other colleges. Our future plans are awareness program, plastic free campus, green audit, green campus, conducting webinar, guest lecture and competitions, and also no vehicle day. That means we need to reduce the pollutions. These are some of the pollutions at present we are generated. Before thanking you, I want to convey some message about our Nature Club activities. Okay, please come and join the Nature Club activities because it's connected with the society and the environment. So we need to give back to the society through the way of activities. So every day you are listening, you are collecting data from newspaper, TV, and all type of social networks. But it's about data, but we are not practiced. So that's why here the best way you're supposed to practice, and you need to do the social activities for the society, and also college, and also your family members. So this is the best platform. You give back to the society. So once again, I thank you. So on behalf of Nature Club members, so all the best for your career. So welcome to the wonderful world of Nature Club. Thank you so much. Thank you once again.
Electoral Literacy Club welcomes you all. Electoral Literacy Club or platform to engage school students, college students, school dropouts and people in villages through interesting activities and hands-on experience to sensitize them on the electoral rights.
The grace of Almighty, greetings to one and all gathered here. As a nodal officer of Electoral Literacy Club, it's my immense pleasure to stand before you to present the activities of Electoral Literacy Club virtually. My heartfelt gratitude to our beloved management for the continuous support and encouragement. The Electoral Literacy Club was started in January 2018. This club was started with a team of students who had been selected as a Manika Manavar of the college. Electoral Literacy Club is setting up in the country to promote the electoral literacy among all age group of the Indian citizens. This club engages the people through interesting activities and hands-on experience, but in a political, neutral and non-partisan manner. Electoral Literacy Club are set up in colleges, especially targeting the new voters of age group 18 to 21. The main objectives of this club is to educate the targeted populations about the voter registration, electoral process and matters related to election, to facilitate voter registration for its eligible members who are not yet registered. The main work is to create awareness about election process. By joining in this club, we'll entrusted the responsibility of creating awareness and developing the practice of ethical electoral participation was vital for the future of democracy. Thank you.
Vision of ELC Club is originating in integrated civic and voter education and electoral participation, right to make its utmost contribution to have an active democratic citizenry from a young age. Mission of ELC Club is to educate the targeted population about voters registration, electoral process and related matters through hands-on experience, to familiarize the targeted population with EVM and VVPAT and to educate them about robustness of EVM and integrity of the electoral processing using EVMs. To help the target audience understand the value of their vote, to ensure that they exercise their suffrage right in confident, comfortable and ethical manner. to harness the potential of ELC members for carrying the electoral literacy in communities, to facilitate voters' registration for its eligible members who are not yet registered, to develop a culture of electoral participation and maximize the informed and ethical voting and follow the principle every vote counts and no voter to be left behind. The Electoral Literacy Club had been inaugurated in the academic year 2018 to 2019 by the chief guest Lakshmi Kruthivasan, a leadership trainer, on 23rd July 2018. ELC Club also conducted mock parliament on 19th September 2018, in which our honorable chief guest was Mr. Kavinyar Kalangai, Anichamalar editor. Registration camp at DRBCCC Hindu College, Avadi on 24th October 2018. Our club also conducted mock polling on 24th January 2019, in which our chief guest was Tahsildar and Deputy Tahsildar of Avadi. Received an appreciation certificate from the Commissioner Avadi for the Republic Day Awareness Program to public at Avadi Tahsildar Corporation on 26 January 2019. A human chain event was taken out to spread the importance of exercising one's voting rights on the occasion of National Voters' Day on 25th January 2021 from Avadi Corporation. All the students actively participated in the rally, and Dr. T. Rubini, Nodal Officer, and Dr. Libya, Coordinator of Electoral Literacy Club, accompanied throughout the event. The aim of the human chain event is to motivate the public to increase the voter turnout, adding that one of the best way of this is to educate and aware student about the importance of registration and voting in order to motivate their parents to cast their votes. In front of Commissioner Office, Avadi through Street Theatre, the student acted as a change makers and spread message of effective electoral participation. Henceforth, the highly energetic and nation future made the air a successful contribution for the benefits of the country and its people. They also gave an insight about that if we do not come forward and choose the right leader, then progress and development of the country will be hampered and will also affect the people of a country. Hence, we should encourage youth to participate and build a strong network for the coming generation.
ஹாய் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், ஐ வெங்கடேஷ். நான் இந்த எலக்ட்ரல் லிட்ரேசி கிளப்போட சேர்மன். இந்த கிளப் மூலயமா ஒரு ஓட்டோட மதிப்பெண் என்னன்னு நம்மள மாதிரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கும் ஜென்ரல் பப்ளிக்கும் அவேர்னஸ் ஏற்படுத்துவோம். இது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் ஒரு வாக்காளரின் உரிமைகளை பற்றி எல்லாருக்கும் விழிப்புணர்வு கொண்டு வர்றதுக்கு தான் இந்த கிளப்பு. இந்த கிளப்ல நிறைய ஈவென்ட்ஸ், ஸ்ட்ரீட் பிளேஸ், அப்புறம் காம்படிஷன்ஸ் நடக்கும். முக்கியமாக இதில் மார்க் பார்லிமெண்ட்டும்
Hi friends, good afternoon. This is V. Aishwarya from 2nd BCom General Department, Shift 2, member of Seethamma Fine Arts Club. Friends, on behalf of the Seethamma Fine Arts Club, I extend a warm welcome to the whole first year student friends. It is the one and only official and explore your hidden talents. I request those who are interested in fine arts can enroll your name with the club. Let me introduce the activities of CFAC. Seethamma Fine Arts Club has been conducting variety of cultural activities in the college campus organizations, respectively flash mob, inauguration celebrations, hosting performance, cultural programs, public awareness programs, Founders Day bhajans, intra-department competition, talent hunt show, and so on. Thank you friends. Have a nice day. Aarti G. Rajan. I'm 2020 pass out student and I was the Vice President of Finance Club. This club has given me a lot of experiences and opportunities, and also I have gained a lot of knowledge from here. Thanks to Manikandan sir, coordinator of Finance Club, who gave me this opportunity to be a part of a finance club. And we all have a hidden talent, but not everyone get this opportunity to prove themselves. So this is the right place where you can showcase your talent and you can see yourself from where you are and where you will be. So don't miss this chance, grab this opportunity, and all the coordinators of this finance club will definitely help you to rise. So all the best. Now I would like to sing a song. मैं तो
நான் இந்த கேமரா முன்னாடிலாம் பேச மாட்டேன். நான் வேற கேமரா முன்னாடி அம்மா லேடிஸ் எனக்கு லேடிஸ் கட்டணா அவருக்கு தெரியும். ஆடி வந்து என்ன மைக்கு வச்சிருக்கீங்க?
Mahatma Gandhi said, the less privileged in the society needs our love and care, our little contribution to make their life healthier and happier. Today we are very happy to state that we have not one senior citizens who are happily settled here, who don't have any living children and no source of income for them.
Poor health affects the economy not just directly, but also if you look at the opportunity cost and in terms of the longer term costs of it. Having a sick population is really going to be less productive population. We know that days of work foregone as a result of illness is one of those metrics of true costs of health care, which means that we have to invest in preventive and promotive health care. But it's costly also in terms of what it does to the society in the long run, because what poor health or high morbidity rate does, it impacts cognitive ability, it leads to higher health costs in the long run for a society, which become unsustainable beyond a point, because remember, India also has a very large young population. Which is going to age. So our median age is going to be increasing over time, and then we are going to be stuck with all these ailments, which are lifestyle diseases. Diseases not just driven by underweight, but also overweight. We have all these new kinds of problems which are going to only get worse with time. There are huge disparities in the country. And the disparities are not just regional, because we have a state like Kerala which compares to Japan and which is way ahead of China in terms of not just spending but also in terms of health outcomes. While if you have a state like Madhya Pradesh or Uttar Pradesh, then they really compare very badly, even to the Indian average.
Jan Swasthya Sahyog is a team of healthcare professionals who came together. They were trained in the best medical institutions of the country, and they resolved to work in the poor rural hinterland to help improve the health and well-being of the people. JSS began its work in northern Chhattisgarh, in central India in Bilaspur district in the year 1999. Our aim was to get the technology, demystify the technology, and get it to use for poor people so that it can really function for them. We have weighing scales which we have developed, and also infantometers and stadiometers which are portable, so they can be carried to the field. Jan Swasthya Sahyog has attempted to bring technology to the common people, demystifying it and adapting it to serve the needs of the rural poor. Say for example, at the village level, the quality or the fitness of a source of water using the hydrogen sulfide based filter paper strip method. How to treat this water if this is found to be contaminated? Using an ultraviolet light based drum, an organic mosquito repellent oil that can help reduce vector-borne illnesses, especially malaria, dengue, and a sleeping bag with palm oil based heat source for newborns, especially those who are underweight, in order to keep them warm when they are discharged from hospitals.
Kerala has been smart about many things. It's not just healthcare. A large part of Kerala's social outcomes or development indicators have been driven by just the social fabric of Kerala society. It has excellent education, literacy outcomes. It has excellent health outcomes. Economically, it's not a superstar, but it has done most of those policy changes early on and has invested in public health and public education so early on in its development process that it's there for all to see and emulate for the rest of the country.
There are other technologies which can be used by the health workers and include a teaching stethoscope, an easy to read thermometer, a breath counter for diagnosing pneumonias in small infants, modular delivery kits which help to conduct safe deliveries at home and in small peripheral centers. Certain technologies that are very useful at the peripheral clinics include a first aid kit, an animal bite kit, also a hand washing station for villages where there is no piped water supply, and an easy to use spacer for administering nebulized drugs. So the purpose of the spacer is that it will hold the medication and you can breathe several times through the spacer while the medication gets into the respiratory tract.
We have to make the kind of investments in health infrastructure which is going to realize these economic aspirations from a long-term perspective. So we have to improve points of access in rural India, because though we tend to think of middle class as more urban phenomenon, a rural society, 5% of hospitals are in urban areas, which means there is a mass flow from rural to urban areas whenever there is health concern. And now these are not sustainable again in the long run. We have about a little more than half a population which is urban, and it's growing all right, but our rural base is still very large. So from a long-term perspective, we have to make investments into rural health infrastructure.
We initiated a Phulwari program of village-level creches, where currently 1100 children between the ages of 6 months to 3 years are cared for. A creche or a Phulwari worker is a lady from the same village who organizes this Phulwari, taking care of 10 children per worker.
Tribes of India. A tribe is a social division in the traditional society consisting of the families linked by social, economic, religious or blood ties with the common culture and a dialect. A tribe possesses certain qualities and characteristics that make it a unique in cultural, social and political entity. They are also known by the name of the Adivasis in India. The nature of what constitutes an Indian tribe and the very nature of the tribes have changed considerably over the course of the centuries. There are around 645 distinct tribes in India. The Constitution of India officially recognizes the tribal population as the scheduled tribes in the 5th schedule, which is often grouped together with the scheduled caste in the category scheduled caste and tribes. The tribal people of India are eligible for certain constitutional benefits and perks. The Constitution of India, Article 366(25) defines scheduled tribe as the such tribes or tribal communities or part of or groups within such tribes or the tribal communities as are deemed under Article 342 to be scheduled tribes for the purpose of this Constitution. Common features of the tribes: geographical isolation. They live in the cloistered, exclusive, remote, and the inhospitable areas such as hills and forests. Backwardness. The livelihood based on the primitive agriculture with the low level of technology leads to poverty, are generally illiterate, and are unaware of the world's progress. Shyness of contact. They have a marginal degree of contact with other cultures and people. List of tribes in India. The tribal population that are found across the various parts of the country are listed as follows. Bhils. The name Bhils is derived from the bow. The Bhils are found in the Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and the northeastern part of the Tirupura. They are divided into the two main categories such as central or pure Bhils and the eastern or the Rajput Bhils. They speak Bhili, which is an Indo-Aryan language. Munda tribe. They are mainly found in the Jharkhand but are also spread across the Bihar, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh and Orissa. They speak Mundari, which is an Austro-Asiatic language. They remain hunters for centuries, but now they have been converted into the settled agriculturists. Santals tribe. It is one of the largest tribes in India and are found in the West Bengal, Bihar, Orissa, Jharkhand and Assam. They speak Santali, which is again Austro-Asiatic language. They are engaged in hunting, fishing and cultivation for their livelihood. Gonds tribe. They are widely spread in the Chhindwara district in Madhya Pradesh, Bastar district of Chhattisgarh and also in the parts of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. They speak Gondi language, which is related to the Telugu and the other Dravidian languages. In the northern parts, Gonds are often seen speaking the local Hindi. They are divided into the four main tribes, namely Rajgons, Madhya Gonds, Dhruve Gonds and Khatwalwar Gonds. Khasi tribe. Mainly found in the state of the Assam and the Jaintia hills in the Meghalaya. They are also found in the other places such as Punjab, UP, Manipur, West Bengal and Jammu and Kashmir. They are called by the different names such as Khasi Peris, Kasi, Khasi and Khasa. They speak Khasi, which is an Austro-Asiatic language. Baiga tribe. They are found in the states of the Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and Orissa. They are of the forest-dwelling originals from the central India. They do not interact with the other tribal and believe in a hand-to-mouth existence. Birhor tribe. Again, they are found in the Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and Orissa and are known as the Hunter tribe. This tribe is a Proto-Australoid tribe. The tribe is divided into the two major subtribes such as the Jages Bor, which is of wandering in nature and practice shift cultivation, while the Utalu Briho is a tribe that is settled and follow the agro-based economy. Chenchas tribe. This tribe is found at the Nallamalai hills of the Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Orissa. They speak Chenchu language, which is of the Telugu accent. They are referred to as one of the primitive tribal groups that are still dependent on the forest and do not cultivate land but hunt for a living. Gadis tribe. They mainly dwell around the Himachal Pradesh in the regions of the Dhulandhar mountain range, Chamba, Bharmamur and the areas near to the Dharmashala district. Their main occupation is shepherding and they make their livelihood by rearing and selling sheep, goats, mules and horses. They speak the Gadi language but for writing they use Takri and Hindi. Pangwal tribe. They are the inhabitants of the Pangi valley of the Chamba district in the Himachal Pradesh and they are mostly engaged in the farming. Bhutia tribe. They are also known as the Lanche Pasan Lanchpangas. They are of the Tibetan origin and migrated to Sikkim around the 16th century. They form 14% of the total population of the Sikkim. They usually speak Sikkimese but they also speak Lepcha, Bhutia, Nepali, English and Hindi. Limbus or Limbus tribe. They are one of the indigenous tribe of the Sikkim belonging to the Nepal ancestral. Mongoloid looking by the feature, having their own language, faith, costume, culture and lifestyle, but they are farmers by the profession. Lepcha tribe. They are one of the indigenous tribe of the Sikkim. They call themselves Rongkab and their language is Lepcha. They follow the same Tibetan form of the Buddhism besides their local faith. Buksa tribe. They are one of the primitive tribal groups of India found in the Uttarakhand and the Uttar Pradesh. They are the indigenous people in the Dehradun and the Nainital in Kumaon region. The major occupation of this tribe is agriculture and animal husbandry. Apatani or the Tani tribe. They are the settled agriculturists inhabiting the valley around the Zero, the headquarters of the lower Subhanshri district in the Arunachal Pradesh. They practice permanent wetland cultivation in the hilly terrain by slicing the hills. Adis or the Bokar Loba tribe. This tribe is found in the region of the Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, and are divided into the two major categories such as Bogam and Bomis. They by nature are democratic and organized village council called Kebang. Naishis tribe. In Arunachal Pradesh, they constitute a large group of people inhabiting the major part of the lower Subhanshri district. They are of the Indo-Mongol group of people and their language belongs to the Tibeto-Burman family.
India, a country of over 1 billion people, a young nation with a culture that is as old as time. And the industry in keeping pace with its ever-increasing numbers and ensuring food security for the nation.
Indian agriculture is the most misunderstood and maligned sector. There are three sectors driving the any economy for that matter: services sector, manufacturing sector, agriculture sector. India is number 11 worldwide in service sector, number 12 in manufacturing sector, and number 2 in agriculture. How many Indians do know this?
The rich dividend of green revolution of the 1960s notwithstanding, today as much as 30% of the crop is lost due to pests, weeds and diseases. This, according to estimates, totals to a loss of around 3 lakh crore rupees each year. The lesson learned during the course of this stagnation was simple. It is as important to save the crop as to grow it. The CCFI, with its membership base of over 50 companies, has been undertaking agri-extension services in various parts of the country, so as to help the small and marginal farmers increase their crop yields through care and conservation. It's not just proper spraying methods that the CCFI members are concerned with. Their engagement with the farmers covers all aspects of a cropping cycle. In neighbouring Telangana, prior to the sowing period, Hyderabad Chemicals provides free soil testing to over 25,000 farmers across 500 villages each year. A unique initiative in rural Maharashtra is fast changing this very perception among the new generation of farmers. The Future Agriculture Leaders of India, or the Farley initiative supported by UPL Limited, educates young school children on the latest and more profitable ways of doing agriculture. Tea cultivation in India is unique from any other agricultural produce in the country. Till recently, it has been traditionally done in large tea estates of up to 1,000 hectares, providing livelihood to thousands of workers. However, over the last decade, many farmers with small landholdings have also taken to tea cultivation due to better returns. exports of these made in India agrochemicals to various parts of the world are earning valuable foreign exchange to the tune of $2 billion or 13,000 crore rupees to the country each year. From the cotton fields of Andhra Pradesh to the great vineyards of Maharashtra, and from the golden harvests in Punjab to the vast tea plantations of Assam and West Bengal, Crop Care Federation of India has been an inseparable part in curbing crop losses and increasing productivity. Instead of falling prey to misleading propaganda, the need of the hour is to educate the farmer in latest and scientific ways of cultivation and crop protection. Let us not belittle the efforts or doubt the intelligence of the Indian farmer. Rather, let us strengthen his hands and clear his fears to propel the nation towards its second green revolution.